What's going on, Digital Wildcatters? Welcome to another week of the show. We don't have a name or a title of the show yet, but look, it's not the name that it's important, right? It's the content that's important. We got some good content this week. Uber made a splash in the news with a $2.65 billion acquisition of Postmates. Postmates is the fourth largest food delivery service in the United States. Now they'll be merged with Uber Eats, which is the second largest food delivery service. But Postmates doesn't just deliver food. They deliver alcohol. If you need Advil from the store, they'll go get you Advil. And looking at their website, they'll even deliver rubber duckies if you're in a crunch for a rubber ducky. Uber's always been one of the most controversial Silicon Valley startups. Always got a lot of criticism for their valuation. And now that they're in the public markets, they're getting a lot of criticism that they're not a profitable company, which is fair. But their CEO sounds optimistic about their future. He said this: "We're very confident we're going to get to profitability next year, and we have enough of a diversified portfolio to make that statement with quite a bit of confidence." There it is. You heard it from the man. They're going to be profitable next year. During the times of COVID, ride shares are down. No one's going anywhere. No one's taking Ubers anywhere, but food delivery service is up. People are delivering food, ordering food off of Uber Eats, off of Postmates. So this is a big move from Uber. We'll see how it plays out. Speaking of controversial startups, Quibi was in the news this week with some data that doesn't paint a very good picture for the video streaming app. If you haven't seen Quibi, Quibi is a short form video content platform. Their whole thesis is that they can have shows that are short, under 10 minutes long, to where you can view if you're on the bus, if you're taking a shit, if you're just trying to, get a quick show in before bedtime. That's what the premise of Quibi is. So some data came out and showed that Quibi had 910,000 subscribers to their free trial at launch. The problem is only 8% of those 910,000 subscribers committed to a paid subscription. This is a problem for Quibi considering the amount of capital that they put into the platform. They raised $1.25 billion before launching the product. So they expected to have a big launch, have a lot of subscribers coming onto the platform, putting out quality content. But when I say quality content, one of their flagship shows was a show from Chrissy Teigen. I think it was called Chrissy's Court. If you have a show where Chrissy Teigen's the star, that's enough to make me not even sign up for the platform. If you want to compare their free launch to someone else, a good comp is Disney Plus. Disney Plus had 1 million subscribers to their free product, to their free subscription in the first 3 days. The major difference between Disney Plus and Quibi, though, was Disney's free subscription was 7 days long. It was only a week, where Quibi's was 3 months. So Quibi's users had 3 months to test out the platform, consume the content, and ask themselves, hey, is this valuable enough for me to pay for it? And 92% of free subscribers said no, it wasn't valuable enough to pay for it. It's too early to tell what will happen to Quibi, but so far, it's not looking good. The rumor in the tech world is that Twitter is going to be building a paid subscription platform. Someone discovered a job listing for a software engineer that suggested that Twitter was going to be building out a paid product. Now there's a lot of discussion on how the business model is actually going to work. Is Twitter going to charge users a monthly subscription and deliver exclusive content? Or is Twitter going to allow content creators to create communities where they can put it behind a paywall and Twitter will take they'll take a cut from that creator's private following? I don't think they have to overthink the business model here. You can look at OnlyFans. OnlyFans looks a lot like Twitter in the first place, the way that it works and you interact with people. And it's allowed content creators to build a private community, and then OnlyFans takes a cut out of that subscription. I wouldn't know. I've never used OnlyFans, but I've had some friends tell me about it. Twitter's pretty unique for me in terms of social media because it's the only social media platform that I would actually pay for. I wouldn't pay for YouTube. I wouldn't pay for Facebook. I wouldn't pay for Instagram, but I would pay for Twitter. Twitter's valuable to me because I learn a lot. It's got dank memes. It's a good place to talk shit to people. It's got everything I need. Over in the public market, we had a big stock crash in Nikola Motors. If you don't know who Nikola is a Tesla competitor. So they have a commercial truck and a consumer truck that's an electric vehicle and also utilizes a hydrogen fuel cell. The stock has an outrageous market cap. It's just worth so much money. And this week, it's like all of a sudden the Robinhood traders and Wall Street investors like, holy shit, this company's not worth that much money. All they have is a picture of their truck. And the stock just crashed. Went from $68 to $40 in just a matter of a few days. During that crash, the CEO of Nikola, Trevor Milton, goes on live video, pretty much says, hey guys, here's all the haters that think that we don't have a product, that we don't have a truck. Here it is, bitches. So he has his engineers bring up this semi-truck into a parking lot, and he does a walk around. He says, hey, look, here's all the wheelbases. Each wheelbase has its own independent motor that controls it and steers it. He walks around. He goes up into the cab of the truck. Some of the engineers are in there. They got these screens showing recordings of all the kilowatts that are being put out by the motor, and he's going through that. They're driving around the parking lot. He gets out, pops open the hood, shows the hydrogen fuel cell, and then does another walk around and pretty much says, here it is for everyone that thinks that we don't have a truck. Boom, you're seeing it, live video. I'm not going to lie, I was impressed. I thought the truck was cool. It was running. They showed that the technology worked. But there's a big difference between having a prototype and being able to make this truck at volume, doing mass production. So there's still a lot of risk in Nikola. They got to first prove out the technology, which it seems that they're doing, but now they got to be able to mass produce it and get it out to the market. So we'll see what happens there. All right, guys, that's everything that we have for this week. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you're listening to the podcast, leave us a review. We'll catch you next week.